But I'm optimistic. No matter what council's decision was tonight, I am optimistic. I'm optimistic because I've made it very clear that I agree with 75% of that plan. And the leveraging of the assets will remain in that plan. Our city is much like our recalcitrant national economy. And it has a need for a massive repair job. And in that massive repair job, it requires all specialized skill sets to be a part of this massive recovery plan. And I don't plan on deviating from making sure that all the specialized skill sets that this city needs to help it get through its massive recovery plan is at the table. And so the first thing I'm going to do tomorrow is reach out to our creditors to calm the markets, to calm and stabilize the markets, to ensure them that I plan on having a plan prepared during the deadline that I am given in this Act 47 statute, which is 14 days. And then on the 15th day, it goes out for public inspection. But it is important to this media to know that there is no time for division in this. And you can be a big help. You can be a big help by constantly encouraging this leadership to make sure that we practice diplomacy and relationship building. Because that's going to be key to making sure that we get through this massive recovery job. This is our city. And there's no time for us to exasperate divisiveness, council against the mayor. There is no more time for that. We all have to be responsible and conducting ourselves with diplomacy and relationship building, and that's precisely where I'm headed. I did it in 2010 by having key stakeholder meetings and having everyone at the table. I organized those stakeholder meetings with AGM, county commissioners, the Harrisburg Authority, and yes, council's very own president and their public chair of Public Works. And we had extensive meetings right here in this conference room to talk about how we get to the form of forbearance agreement. And the waters exploded after the Harrisburg Authority didn't want to sign on a forbearance agreement, and council and the comptroller kept hollering bankruptcy, 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 and that split that whole group up. But I plan on making sure that all the key stakeholders remain involved. If council has some ideals, then I think it's only prudent of them to present them to me by Monday of this week, because the 14-day clock starts tomorrow. But my first order of business is to reach out to our creditors to make sure that they're not hauling off into court, gearing up the battle of massive lawsuits that this city is not prepared to sustain. And I certainly plan on reaching out to other key stakeholders as well. So that's all I have to say for tonight, ladies and gentlemen.